Have you ever opened your refrigerator and found water collecting underneath the crisper drawers? Or maybe you've noticed water leaking onto the floor underneath the refrigerator. One common cause is a clogged or frozen refrigerator drain line. What is a refrigerator drain line? The refrigerator drain line is a small tube or passage inside the refrigerator that allows water from the automatic defrost system to drain away. Most modern refrigerators periodically go through a defrost cycle. During this cycle, the refrigerator temporarily heats the evaporator area to melt the frost and ice that naturally builds up on the evaporator coil. That melted ice turns into water. The water needs somewhere to go, and that's where the drain line comes in. The water flows into a drain opening, travels through the drain line, and usually ends up in a drain pan underneath the refrigerator. The water in the drain pan can then evaporate naturally. What does the refrigerator drain line do? The main job of the drain line is very simple. It removes water created during the refrigerator's defrost cycle. During normal operation, frost can build up on the evaporator coil. When the refrigerator enters a defrost cycle, that frost melts. The melted water collects underneath the evaporator area and flows toward the drain opening. From there, the water travels through the drain line and into the drain pan. So you can think of the drain line as the refrigerator's water drainage system. What is its main function? The main function of the drain line is to prevent defrost water from accumulating inside the refrigerator or freezer compartment. When the drain line is clear, the water has a controlled path to leave the evaporator area. But when that drain becomes clogged or frozen, the water can't escape properly, and that's when problems can start. What causes a refrigerator drain line to clog? There are several things that can cause a drain line to become blocked. One common problem is ice buildup. If the drain opening freezes over, the melted defrost water can't drain. Food particles and debris can also contribute to a blockage. In some refrigerators, dirt or buildup can collect around the drain opening or inside the drain tube. A clogged drain can also happen if the refrigerator isn't draining properly for another reason. How can you tell the drain line is clogged? One of the most common signs is water collecting inside the refrigerator or freezer. You may notice water underneath the crisper drawers. You might also see a sheet of ice forming on the bottom of the freezer. Another common symptom is water leaking onto the floor underneath the refrigerator. You may also hear water dripping during or after a defrost cycle, but instead of draining away normally, the water may freeze or overflow. Another major warning sign: ice on the freezer floor. If you open the freezer and see a large layer of ice or a block of ice forming on the bottom, the drain system could be restricted. Here's what can happen. The refrigerator goes into defrost mode. The ice on the evaporator melts. The water tries to flow through the drain opening, but if the drain is blocked, the water has nowhere to go. Eventually, that water can freeze again and create a larger buildup of ice. Over time, the problem can get worse. Can a clogged drain line cause water to leak? Yes. If the drain line is blocked, water from the defrost cycle can overflow into areas where it shouldn't be. You may find water inside the refrigerator, underneath the freezer, or even on the floor. So, if your refrigerator is leaking water, don't automatically assume that the water supply line is the problem. A clogged defrost drain is another possibility that should be checked. How do you check the drain? Before inspecting or working around the drain, unplug the refrigerator from the electrical outlet and use caution around ice, sharp metal components, and electrical parts. The exact location of the drain varies depending on the refrigerator design. On many refrigerators, the drain is located underneath or near the evaporator coil in the freezer compartment. You may need to remove an interior panel to access it. Look for a small drain opening or channel underneath the evaporator area. If you see ice covering the drain opening, that can be a strong indication that the drain isn't allowing water to flow properly. How do you know the drain line is working? A properly working drain system should allow defrost water to flow away from the evaporator area. After the ice has been safely cleared and the drain is accessible, the drain passage should be able to accept water and allow it to travel toward the drain pan. If water immediately backs up or doesn't flow through the drain, there may still be a blockage. Keep in mind that refrigerator designs are different, so the correct service procedure can vary by model. When should you replace the drain line? A drain line doesn't necessarily need to be replaced just because it is clogged. Many drain problems can be caused by ice or debris, and the line may work normally once the blockage is properly cleared. However, if the drain tube is damaged, cracked, disconnected, or restricted in a way that cannot be corrected, replacement may be necessary. Always check the refrigerator's service information for the correct procedure and replacement part. The refrigerator drain line is part of the automatic defrost drainage system. Its job is to carry melted frost and ice away from the evaporator area and into the drain pan underneath the refrigerator. The main function is to prevent defrost water from building up inside the refrigerator or freezer. Some common signs of a clogged or frozen drain include water underneath the crisper drawers, water collecting inside the freezer, ice building up on the freezer floor, water leaking underneath the refrigerator, repeated ice buildup around the drain area. If you notice these symptoms, the defrost drain system is one of the areas worth checking. If this video helped you understand how a refrigerator drain line works, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more appliance repair tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.